In the following video, you will listen to a brief case study in which the main character is tasked with designing a training course. With the information provided, your task is to determine one realistic facilitation strategy that Jane can use in her course. This is Jane. She is a food service coordinator in a large campus dining hall. She has been asked by her supervisor to design a 2-hour training program for new employees. Jane must cover food safety, allergen and dietary preferences, the basics of working safely in a kitchen, and finally, Jane will need to cover the general rules and procedures of the dining hall. Jane needs to cover food safety, including proper temperatures in which to store food and the safe temperatures that food must reach when it is cooked. She also needs to go over the importance of hand washing. Jane must also stress the importance of being mindful of cross-contamination. Jane must also cover allergens. She knows that she will need to discuss the importance of gluten-free procedures, and she will also need to cover important information about allergens, especially the top three, which are tree nuts, peanuts, and shellfish. Because the dining center serves customers of diverse backgrounds, upwards of over 1,000 customers on a daily basis, Jane will also need to introduce the concepts of halal, vegan, and vegetarian diets. Jane must also cover kitchen safety. Jane will need to include a piece about proper safety equipment. She must also cover the importance of reporting accidents if they happen. Jane will also need to introduce kitchen language like shouting corner, behind you, and knife. And finally, Jane will need to cover the general rules and procedures of the dining hall. These will include attendance expectations, uniform policy, and Jane will also need to present information about customer service. Here are some things that Jane knows about her learners. Jane knows that these new hires are all university students. The ages typically range from 18 years old to 22 years old. They're all from the millennial generation. Jane knows that these employees come from various backgrounds of experience, anywhere from no prior experience to maybe working a year in retail. One or two may have worked in fast food jobs before. Jane also knows that most of these employees have chosen to work here because it is an on-campus job, and so it is typically out of convenience and financial need. This job will not be their priority. Here is the additional information that Jane has been given. Because of the turnover rate in the dining hall, Jane's supervisor will hire 15 to 20 new student employees at the beginning of every month. Once a batch of employees is hired, Jane will have 2 hours with the entire group to go over the necessary material. The conference room that Jane will use has a big screen TV that is hooked up to a computer with internet access. The conference room has 8 tables. Each table can seat 4 people comfortably. Jane has approval to use anything in the supply closet, which includes scissors, glue stick, markers, pens, pencils, paper of various colors, manila folders, staples, tape, and "Hello, my name is" stickers. With the information you have been given, please develop one facilitation strategy that Jane can use in her training.
Created using Powtoon.